The sights and sounds of Spirit Square in Quesnel. And this picture wouldn't be complete without the musical stylings of this modern-day Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer's become lawyers, complain about the soon still lighting fires. All the dreamer wants is happiness, but gave the Sandman a broom, said clean up this mess.
Even free spirits are bound by time, and Brodey's no exception. While he's not at school and wrapping up with grade 12, he's using his spares to come down to Spirit Square and to give us a break from our busy lives with the gift of music.
I really just like to play music on my own time, but sharing it has always been the most rewarding. So, I mean, coming downtown, it's you know, it's a free venue. You don't have to do a whole lot, and if someone enjoys what you're doing, they'll stop. They'll listen, you know, take time out of whatever they're doing that day to listen to what you're producing. But I got into it just because, I mean, I'd seen it done in Vancouver and in Victoria, and there's been some really amazing artists. And even actually during Arts Wells, the music festival in Wells, there, people just playing on the street, and it seemed very rewarding. And I mean, I figured I'd just give it a try, and I love it. It's really fun.
And there's no better way to connect with your audience than to let them access your craft free and live.
It's when they stop. You can see it in their faces. You know, they got the blinders on, and then they hear you. And then it doesn't matter how important what they were doing before is. Their busy life stopped for a moment, and they're enjoying something that you're giving. Most of the time, it's pretty straightforward. People will give you a glance, and you know, you'll get a nod or something, and they'll leave some change. But there's one that stuck out to me. Is I was playing here once, and a family was walking by with a little girl, and the parents gave me no look at all, but the girl stopped, and she decided that she was going to dance. And it was after that the parents actually turned around and gave me some change. It was very cool to see.
Young or old, Brodey still manages to make people break into a jig when they hear him. He also manages to make some serious coin on really good days.
Sometimes. It depends on how many people are downtown and what they're up to, but I have made 72 bucks playing for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. But I mean, sometimes it's just 10 bucks. Sometimes it's 30. It's kind of how long you play and what time you come downtown as well. I mean, right around noon, where everyone is you know, left work, it's gonna walk here or there for lunch, or maybe they gotta run out of the grocery store really quick before their shift starts or something. It's probably the best time to do it. But it is pretty busy, so it can get noisy.
So what kind of music can you hear if you come out and listen to this troubadour at Spirit Square?
A little bit of everything. I have a couple of my originals, my own music, a couple 50s tunes. I love the Beatles are great, Great Big Sea, some Counting Crows, and then a range of all sorts of stuff. Just kind of, if I hear it, I'll learn it and I'll play it. Might not be love, but I know something strong enough. It's hard to write from too much experience. I'm pretty young yet, but I don't know, you know, the basics: love, loss, triumph, that kind of stuff. Usually it's pretty feel-good music, but I mean, I've written a couple sadder ones.
And when can you hear him play?
I try to make it down here at least once a week, usually on a Wednesday or a Thursday.
In Quesnel, I'm Anand Chandy for Shaw TV.
Played songs for the kings and the queens.
And I'm just a Shaw TV cameraman, and I've got nothing to do. But I'll take your money at Spirit Square, and I'll donate it to the zoo. Well, I guess I'll just stick to what I know how to do best and go back to the studio and put these stories together. If you enjoyed this week's episode and you want to contribute more to Go Quesnel, get in touch with me on go_Quesnel at shaw.ca or tweet me at shawtvnorthbc. For Go Quesnel, I'm Anand Chandy.